Welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to go over something that I've been wanting to go over for quite a while. Something that's gotten a lot of questions about, been asked about, friends, family, etc., etc. I've even seen some other guys online use these as gun storage, tool storage, parts, even the toolbox armory. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here it is, the beast herself. Now, I am by trade a mechanic, been a mechanic for over 20 years. This was one of my toolboxes I just had left over. So I was like, why not? Use it for gun storage, the armory, show you guys what I'm packing. Now this is inside the hutch itself. I've made a couple alterations. For example, there's a light under here, an LED light bar that I put there just because there wasn't enough light. So for example, it's a little dark, but hey, it doesn't look bad for the video, so we'll go ahead and leave that. And I do collect knives, so these are some of the knives that I have up here. These are collector's knives. Look how badass is this one. Pretty nice, and this is a 100-year anniversary by Cornwell. They have numbers on them for obviously what number line they are. This is my EDC bag that I keep here. My everyday carry, obviously, it's got food, water, tent, life baby, first aid, etc., etc. My everyday carry handgun, Smith & Wesson shield, walkie-talkies. I have two. One in my bulletproof vest, one in this EDC bag. That's your emergency walkie-talkies. Obviously, bags for drones and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get into these drawers. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these drawers. All right, first drawer. Actually, we'll save the best for last. First top left drawer. This is where I keep all my ammunition. All right, 300 blackout, 9mm shotgun shells. This is loaded with shotgun shells for hunting, 6-round drum, hunting rounds, 380, etc., etc. All right, that's that. Next drawer. So I keep most of my magazines, if not all of them. They are loaded. In the case of an emergency, you gotta lock and load, be ready to go. I don't want to be having to load magazines. Not all of these are loaded. These 2 10-rounds for hunting are not loaded. One magazine for my Smith & Wesson is not loaded because I train. These 2 for my AR are not loaded for training purposes. And then these 2 9mm magazines are not loaded for training purposes. And of course, before I train, I make sure that these are not loaded. I lock this drawer to close this drawer, and I lock it. Well, some magazine holsters and some gun holsters, firearm holsters, and that's a gun, firearm holsters. These are some fanny packs that I use depending on what I'm wearing or where I'm going. This one has a Vertex origami holster for magazine and a small firearm, and all of these have hook and loop in them that I put in myself, so I can transfer that holster to any one of these bags. This one is a drop leg holster. Spare nuts and bolts, triggers, springs, all that jazz. Is drawer kind of empty, but has everything I need in it, so it does great. My air compressor for my not AR-15. My AR-15 is not an air gun. This is for my Hotson Neutron Star air gun, which I'll show you guys later. Some electronic ears. My boots that I wear. These boots are very comfortable. They're minimalist boots, very comfortable. This is where I keep my security guard uniform. Oh, let me flip that. This is where I keep my security guard uniform. Belt. This is not the holster I use for that. I just needed somewhere to put it, so it's kind of there. I wore this for a Halloween party. I actually won first place for the costume, even though it's all real. So that's pretty cool. So I took that instead of the holster I carry usually. Or I keep some of my recording gear, sheaths for my knives, my drone, gimbal, etc., etc. I keep pants in this drawer, 3 types of pants depending on the weather, whether it's hot, cold. Hat and shirts, there's actually a couple shirts missing from this drawer. I keep those in here so I can come back here, go ahead and get dressed and take off. Some locks, firearm locks, chargers for cases, gun cases that I have, some targets, some new locks, targets, and these patches. The more the merrier. That's right, Spike Industries, baby. Alright, this is where I keep the big boy stuff. Another plate carrier with a helmet. Don't mind the helmet, it's an airsoft helmet. It was a gift. They know better. Don't worry about it. My battle belt. This is a setup more so for, hey, I gotta grab the family, I got a jet. You know, this isn't going to go look for trouble. This isn't trying to get away from trouble. So it has some, you know, first aid, has the water pack, has a backpack on the back with a walkie, one of those emergency walkies I was talking about. And this is all black. This isn't really camouflage. So what I did was I bought a camouflage poncho I can put over this to help blend in into whatever environment I'm in. So that's what's up. Flashlight, mask, it's a camo poncho down there. So that will help. That's how I kind of create that. So I'm not about to buy all new gear just to go coyote tan or army green. I'm just gonna do that. My belt. So I love this Blue Force quick draw first aid kit. That's the holster I usually carry on my security outfit. But yeah, that's that. Some spare stuff for belts. Not much left. I've been kind of giving a lot of this stuff away because I'm using everything I need. I just wanted to make space. Some more spare parts for some of my firearms. When I go hunting, I actually hunt with my AR. So this is the buttstock I use from AR. It's a little heavy, but it's an awesome buttstock, bipod, stuff for scopes, another sling, gloves, etc., etc. Some parts for my air gun, a couple parts for my AR, just some extra spring, bulk carrier group buffers, and all that jazz. This is where I keep all my tools. It's not that pretty right now. I need to kind of go through this and clean some of this stuff out. And last but not least, this is where I keep all my firearms. So my AR, my CZ shotgun. This AR I built myself, by the way. Very accurate, very accurate. Great for hunting. That's a 17 inch. I didn't go with the 16 inch because of hunting, obviously. And if you guys aren't strapping up, you need to strap up. Get you a muzzle condom. My Hotshot Neutron Star air rifle. Very fun to shoot. I had to break down my shotgun because it won't fit in here completely by itself. So the barrel's up there. A Glock 19 SIG M17. I believe it's a 1914 Savage Company 380. Gun's a little over 100 years old. My EDC, it is loaded because it's usually on me, but for the sake of the video, it's in this box. So it's just really just sitting there. My XD9 does have a loaded magazine in it, but nothing in the chamber. In case I had to grab something or hand my wife a gun, boom, she's ready to go. But that's that. So if you have any comments, questions, by all means, let me know. If you have any comments, questions, by any means, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to them. Something you guys want me to go over that I didn't go over. Any questions about my setup? Some of the stuff is survivalist gear. Some of it's for just everyday or preparedness and all that jazz. So again, thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.